So this video was requested by Garasharp fan 2024, The Legends of Titans. For this video request, he wanted me to look at the topic of Gamera versus Garasharp, a mysterious and underwhelming short film or just a promotional piece of content. There's kind of a lot to unravel here, but I'm not going to spend too much time on this. First off, before we get into it, just if you don't know me, my personal stance with Gamera is that I'm not a fan of the Showa Gamera. I'm more of a fan of the Heisei to modern era versions of Gamera. Overall impressions of this really quick short thing, it's pretty bland to me. I didn't really feel anything from it, especially because it was like under 3 minutes or so. So I dug a little deeper into it after watching the piece of content or short film, however you want to say it. And I guess after looking at the Wikizilla article and some other articles like on Toho Kingdom forums and stuff, I guess it was a common belief that Gamera vs. Garasharp was supposed to be a 1972 film post-Zigra, but it was scrapped or canceled due to Daiei's bankruptcy back in the day. But it actually was like sort of a short film or sort of like lost piece of a concept that was released on a Laserdisc box set back in 1991. And so it basically was like a visual reconstruction of whatever this quote-unquote lost movie was using art and miniatures, which was kind of cool, but at the same time it was still kind of underwhelming of really what this is. So I guess fans assumed that it was a glimpse at what could have been the next Gamera installment back in the Showa era, but I'm not really sure. But again, when I looked at Wikizilla and Toho Kingdom, it states that this was never really a film project. Garasharp was created exclusively for the 1991 Laserdisc short. The supervisor, which I cannot pronounce his name, so I'm going to put it here on the screen, basically said, Garasharp is a character made specifically for the bonus track. So I guess really this wasn't an unearthed movie, it was really just this was the content that it was. It runs under 4 minutes, and it's basically just a slideshow with a narration telling you what's going on, and then with concept art and also miniatures, which, again, it's kind of cool to see like a behind the scenes of it, but really when the fact that this was the piece of content, it was like a little underwhelming. Garasharp himself or herself, whatever this character, this enemy of Gamera was in this film, was basically this like serpent-looking kaiju, which looked pretty cool, but that was really it. There's no story depth, there's no real action, there's no suitomation in this. It's literally just miniatures of the characters that have minor movements to them. And I mean, that was pretty much it. When it was over, I was like, okay. Really, if it wasn't for the request, I would have never known what this whole thing was. So to sum up this really quick video, it's really just a bonus feature wrapped in this ominous myth, I guess, or what people thought that this could have been. I guess it has cool designs for like some of the characters, but overall it's really just uninteresting. As a fan of the Heisei stuff and the modern Gamera stuff, I mean, this clearly is so far from what I watch Gamera for. Really, this is only worth watching if you're like a diehard Gamera completionist, or if you want to look into the deep lore of Gamera and his history. So again, thanks to Garasharp fan 2024 for this request. Shout out to Wikizilla and Toho Kingdom forums for helping me with a bit of the research and context. And thank you guys for watching. And if you want to see more videos like this, please leave in the comments below a request of a video that you might want to see, and that could potentially be the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, stay big G fans.